You don't know good music if you haven't heard Floetry, Music Soul Child, Erica Badu, you know, the Dissy, those that's good music. So hey guys, Ade here. Like y'all have to know my name because I've said it like a million times. This video is about how to treat people close to you or people you just meet with cancer. You know, I mean, I don't know how many people come across cancer patients in a day, but I've come across a lot of people that know my conditions and they just say the wrong things. Examples. I've had someone tell me, you put yourself in this situation. Granted, he didn't mean it in a bad way, but I was complaining about how, you know, I'm in school, you know, and I was volunteering at the time and I was doing this, and it was the end of the day and I called him up and I said, yo, I am so tired, and he's just like, well, I don't mean to sound like a mean person, but you put yourself in this situation. And then quickly he was like, no, not the cancer, just the fact that you could be at home resting, but you choose to do all these things. So I snapped on him and I'm like, the only reason I'm doing all these things is because I don't need my family seeing me weak. I need them to see me as strong so that when when life throws obstacles at them, they know that they can get through it. And that's the only reason I'm volunteering. That's the only reason I'm staying in college. I snapped on him. But then, you know, it was the day after or 2 days later and I was just like, you know, maybe he wasn't far off. I did put myself in this situation. I could easily have just been like, you know what, I'm just stay at home and care for myself and find myself and make myself happy. But here I am doing all these things for everybody else. So he wasn't far off, but it still didn't come out right. Okay. And then other people, they just stay away from me. Because, and I actually called up a lot of people and asked, why we were vibing, so why aren't you all of a sudden hitting me up or talking to me anymore? And they're just like, I didn't know what to say. I don't know what to say to you. Let me make this clear. I may have end-stage cancer, but I'm still human with human emotions, okay? You saying nothing is worse than... You saying nothing makes me feel worse than if you said the wrong thing. Like I said, I did snap on the guy that said the wrong thing, but at least he talked to me like I was human, not like I was a sick person, you know? So just a few of my tips about how to treat people, you know, have cancer and not make them feel like they're just not part of this world anymore. First tip, obviously, is realize that they're human, okay? These people go through a world of pain and they don't want to come to you and open up to you and have you treat them with so much, I don't want to say disdain because people don't really try to be mean, but have you treat them like they're just not normal, because then you're adding to their pain, you're adding to their emotional pain. So you have to place it in your head. You don't have to say it out loud, oh my God, you're human, but you have to place it in your head, you know, this person is human. This is a normal, I'm talking to a normal person. We can have a normal conversation. I don't have to make cancer the bulb lighting up this conversation. So you have to make it a conscious decision to talk to the person like they are normal. Because guess what? Guess what? They are normal. They're normal people going through the hardest periods of their lives. So that's exactly how you have to treat that. If cancer really has to come into the conversation, be kind. Be kind. Make them feel better. Say kind words. You don't have, I mean, yeah, you have to believe it, but I feel like you don't have to be uncomfortable. You know, you can just be like, you know what? I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you're going through, but I can assure you that you've come this far and you're going to get through it. Just that sentence. That sentence is enough to put a smile on my face. I mean, obviously, I don't like to hear it's okay. I've already said that before. That it's okay just pisses me off because it's not okay. I'm in pain. But I do like to get motivation that tells me I'm going to get through whatever it is I'm getting through. You know, so that's number 2. All else fails, hug them. It's just as simple as that. Granted, if you hug people, if you know you're really uncomfortable with tears, probably don't use these tips because this tip, because if you use this tip and you hug them, chances are they're gonna bawl. I know I'm gonna bawl. I'm gonna break down if someone's just like, if I tell someone a bunch of about how I'm feeling, and I tell them a bunch of things and they just say come here and just give me a hug, I'm gonna bawl. So if you're uncomfortable with tears, probably don't do that. But if you're not uncomfortable with tears and you just want to make them feel like you're there, give them a hug. Give them a hug. That's what it's there for. Warm hug. It's cool. Cool. But not least, my page is here for a reason. My page is here to show people that, you're not alone. There aren't a lot of teenagers in my situation. No, there are teenagers with cancer, but not a lot of teenagers with kidney cancer. And it's weird because a lot of people hit me up and say they like my advice and they want to talk to me, and I do talk to them. But mostly they're older people, which really, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm touching people older than me. But if all else fails, also send them over to my page. I am happy to talk to anybody, because I also need talking to talk to other people. You know me, I'm always okay. I also need to have other people to talk to, so having people in my situation is really gonna help me. So you can just be like, I know this girl, her pages inspire me, and I feel like her advice is really gonna help you. And if they hit me up and they message me, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that they feel better by the end of the conversation. At least that's my goal. That's what I try to do. So don't be uncomfortable around people with cancer. Don't cut them off, because it's at that point in your life they need people. I'm not saying be their best friend, but just don't make them feel any less of a human. It's just not cool, bro. I know I said that. It's not cool. So yeah, that's the end of this video, and thank you for all your support, and I promise to stay more frequently with my page. I don't know how that sentence was going to turn out, but I promise to be more in tune with my page, So that's how I do it. Okay, bye guys. It's my beautiful smile.